but does its own thing. Haters getting but hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, but. Bert, fly high is Bert, the Bert is the word is Bert,
All right, you guys, let's run this show up. What is up, everyone? Bert is Bert. Bert is Bird community show here. Feel free to hit that button on the bottom left if you want to request to come up. As you can see, XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, Hbar. We're taking this cross chain. I know a bunch of you guys have known me for a long time. In Hbar, of course, I've said for a long time, I do want to really network cross chain and really bridge people to ultimately Hedera, and ultimately, I mean, a lot of you guys are profit maxis ultimately. So I want you guys to make bags. I think most of us are here for profits at the end of the day, regardless of the technology. So if there's opportunities for you guys here, obviously I'm going to do my best continually to find them with you all, and of course just help you guys as much as possible. What's up, everyone? Ashley Pleroma here, Bo, Birdman, Raptors, Hbar Lee, Saucy Girl. I see a bunch of you guys already. Excuse me, up in the live stream already. Again, feel free to hit the link up in the Jumbotron. You guys can tune into the live stream side of things here. All right, I have the XRP chart up. We'll cover a little bit of Hbar here today as well, but we'll host some Hbar specific spaces soon. So I haven't officially announced it, maybe in my alpha chat on Hbar, but we'll do some Hbar specific related shows very soon. Some more news to come out on that kind of stuff as well. But for now, everything will be focused around what we are doing here. So again, make sure to hit that button on the bottom left. If you want to come up and speak, feel free to jump up and let us know how you're doing here. I see SPZ in the live stream saying, this song goes hard. Again, if you guys are on the spaces, you didn't hear it. I don't want to have bad audio on the audio side of things here on spaces, but on the live stream, you definitely were able to hear it. Again, go back and listen to it if you missed it. I absolutely love that song. It definitely goes hard. So SPZ, I could not agree more with you guys. Welcome everyone to the Bert community live stream. Again, hit that button on the bottom left. Feel free to come up. Happy to hang out with you guys. I know the market has taken a pullback here across the board. Of course, memes have been hit a bit as well. But of course, if you're in the XRP meme alpha chat here, of course, we're still looking for plays, looking ways to trade, and of course, double down on our conviction plays. Ultimately, the trades that I post, and I said this last night, right? If you guys were following along, I said, look, like these may not be long-term holds. Obviously, they could become that, but ultimately, kind of get in, get out, make your trades, that kind of stuff, and really lock down on your conviction plays. That's really the meta. You want to be really finding the plays that you're super bullish on in this space, and then just kind of doubling down on them, tripling down on them, finding them. Obviously, Bert is my main conviction play here in XRP. I believe the memes, the community is really, really stellar, really amazing in comparison to a lot of the the memes and content that I've seen. You know what? Let me show you guys actually one of, I know a bunch of you guys have been asking me from Hbar in particular to put you on to some of the XRP memes. Well, we're doing our shows, you know, a lot of you guys have watched the shows for a while here, so it's great to see more of you guys coming over. Same thing with XRP. I know a lot of you guys are interested in HBAR as well. Those are the two main ecosystems I'm spending time in, and being able to just kind of watch more people potentially coming over to HBAR as well through the meme job platform. That's really exciting. Obviously, we have First Ledger right now running the game here in XRP. We have X Magnetic as well. So shout out to them. All right, what was I going to show you guys? Oh, the Bert's, the latest Bert animation, and welcome Bert Coin to the stage as well. Appreciate you guys tuning in here today. Of course, this is all community run. We're not like CTOing this or anything like that. Ultimately, the community will be just marketing, helping to market the token, just working for our bags, that kind of stuff. Also, I'm looking at my screen here. Give me a second to find it. I mean, it's so important to. Sorry, give me a second. I'm reading. I'm looking for this post. I got talking and look for the post at the same time. All right, I just pulled the post up. It's important to kind of understand that, hey, like some people are gonna kind of speak poorly to you when you are working for your bags, but at the end of the day, like you gotta work for your bags. Like being able to have honest conversations about the meaning and significance of working for your bags cannot be understated. I think that just buying various assets and just holding them and never talking about them is definitely more of a negative than a positive. It's better that you don't have to hold the asset at all. For instance, if everyone just held Bitcoin and never talked about Bitcoin, I doubt Bitcoin would have ever passed a million market cap, for instance, right? So don't underestimate the power of marketing, of community, right? The community really coming together around specific things. Don't underestimate that. I think a lot of people underestimate that. And that is unfortunate. So if you guys are here in the spaces, hit the link up in the Jumbotron now. I'm actually going to share my screen here, my screen on X. You guys should be able to see the animation loading up. So this is the kind of content, this is the kind of quality, this is kind of the par that I'm looking for when it comes to meme coins. Obviously, it looks like we're going to have some on Hbar soon as well. So this is kind of the standard. You know, I look at Solana. I've been in Solana memes, Bitcoin memes, excuse me, Ethereum memes, that kind of stuff. But when you really look at where the community is rallying around, I do believe it's around very high quality content and content that ultimately makes you feel something. And that's what's really exciting to me about meme coins. It's a community driven type of initiative. Sure, there can be a team, and the team could do really well in various aspects. But ultimately, the community is really what's gonna. How do I describe this? Is ultimately what's going to set apart some of these tokens. On top of, hey, like this community is empowered by the team, by one another, because the content is so stellar. So again, kind of monologuing here, but I wanted to make sure that you guys all had time. Click on the link up at Jumbotron. I do want to share this with you guys. So if you're in the spaces, I'd recommend jumping out of the space now and clicking the link in the Jumbotron so you can watch this post that I'm about to share. It is the latest animation from the Bert community, from the Bert team. So let me play this for a little bit. It's about 27 seconds. Again, if you're in the spaces, you won't be able to see it unless you click my the link up in the Jumbotron now. So appreciate everyone tuning in here today. I'm going to run the animation and then we're going to jump back here. All right, just muted myself there for a couple seconds. Yeah, I mean, if you guys watch that, just go onto the main Bert, what is it called? At the Bert coin. Make sure to go shoot them a follow. This is the token that I am extremely excited about. I see Okay, I see Yam coming up here. What's up? What's up, brother? He said, Bert spring phase made as discussed on the live stream. So if you guys missed our show last Thursday, I'm actually going to pull up some TA here. Started doing some fib levels as well, courtesy of our amazing guest speaker from last week. So I'm about to share my screen. Give me 1 second here to pull it up. Deck screener still loading, so give me a second here, you guys. Also, friendly reminder, just drinking some water here. Friendly reminder, hit that button on the bottom right. If you guys really, really support the Bert community, if you hold any Bert, if you hold XRP meme coins in general, you're bullish on onboarding. Support the space. Feel free to jump on here. I see SPZ, Bert is Bird. That is very true. Let me jump over to First Ledger really quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Let me let Deck Screener load up as well. Taking a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on with the chart here, but give it a couple seconds to load up here. And then, of course, we're going to jump on some TA. I see Yam mentioning that the spring phase was made as discussed on stream. So, yeah, I mean, we make a ton of calls here. I've been making a bunch of calls. Over the last 3 or 4 days, there's been about 3 to 10 X's in my chat consistently now. So, I mean, if you guys have been fading my alpha chat, you've been fading my calls, fading when I call for bottoms or local bottoms, like, I mean, you gotta watch. I mean, this next phase is gonna be absolutely insane, and there's gonna be a lot of cope on the timeline, especially when it comes to XRP memes. So I'm still loading this up, the deck screener side of things. So give it another second or two. I'll be right back. You're probably not gonna be able to hear me talking. Once I go check on First Ledger, I'm gonna go see how many active wallets we have. So give me 1 second. Last time I checked it, we're at about 90. I think maybe Friday we hit 100K. Does that sound about right? The last couple of days. Let me go check where we're at. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So it looks like I don't know why Deck Screener is taking so long to load. I might have to restart it here. Give me a second. So we have almost 106,000 new members. So I think over the weekend it actually slowed down a little bit. So give me a second here. It looks like we got a bunch of tokens trending. Tommy, Phoenix, lock in. We talked about some of these quite a bit over the weekend and in the alpha chat as well. But as you can see on the 24-hour, especially if you're new to XRP meme coins, a good chunk of them are down. I mean, let's look, 30%, 27 or 20, almost 29, 27, 12, 40, 23, 42. I mean, this is just based on the rankings here at this point. 26, 43. I mean, pretty much anything that you're looking at is down about 25 to 40. Bert's down 33%. So yeah, I mean, absolutely incredible entry points for pretty much everything that you're looking at, conviction play wise. So let's see with the chart load up here. Again, not sure why Deck Screener's struggling here. Maybe I have too many windows open, but I only have a couple open, so not sure why it's struggling here. I'll refresh the page again if I need to. Just trying to figure out why it's. I think I'm seeing some loading here. It's still loading. I don't think it's loaded yet. I don't know how many times I need to refresh it. Okay, let's see. It's showing a chart. Is it showing for you guys? I think it's loading up here. All right, and again, if you guys are in the spaces, hit that link up in the Jumbotron. You want to follow along on the chart. Okay, here we go. All right, looks like the fib levels are loaded in on the USD chart. Now let's look at the perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm just mentioned that we got a full liquidity sweep of the market, 2 times bigger than the one last week. A reset is what we needed. And I cannot agree more with that, brother. You guys can see it in the live chat. Again, if you guys are here in the live stream, feel free to utilize the live chat. Let me know you guys' honest thoughts. What's going on? I know a bunch of you guys are tuning in, trying to figure out what's going on in the market. Again, I'm going to give you guys my honest take. Now, funny enough, most of this I created before I really understood how to read and chart fib levels. I was just trying to really test it. But I kind of had a really good idea of where the next level is. So these are actually accurate fib levels now. So you can kind of just watch and see. So if we are at around that 3 million market cap, I know on what was it, Friday? I believe we're at about 4 to 5 million market cap. I think Thursday we're around 5. So just kind of watching where the market is showing us, and obviously Bert specifically here, it looks like we're trending at number 22. So I went through, kind of just updated this a little bit, cleaned it up after the show was over, recharted everything. So funny enough, this zero point zero 0.08 level, I mean, that's like a 13 times 5 is 50, 15, that's 65, 6, 68, 78. So this level right here is what did I just say? 18, 78. Yeah, 6x from here. So that's almost 3 million. So exactly. I mean, this is a 18 to break our all time high back on November 24th for Bert. We would actually have to hit 18 million market cap. And then obviously that's correlated with the XRP price as well. So what does this all mean? What's going on in the market? So let me zoom in here, just kind of show you guys the fib levels and what's going on. So of course, this is the XRP chart. This is the chart that I'm looking at. Sorry, it's taking a couple seconds to load here. All right, so let's watch this. Let's see. So since the chart has broken down a little bit further, of course, the cup and handle I still believe is in play here. Let me pull the Fibonacci here a little bit lower. And obviously I'm going to chart it by the candle, not necessarily the wicks. But as I said before, this is the line, which we are closing at the line, so nothing's really changed. But this is the accumulation zone. Let me check what the market cap is. So about double the market cap here. So between about 3 mil, because it's 2.8 right now, about 3 to 6 million market cap, which a lot of the top tier tokens right now are trading in between. If you guys notice, 3 to 6 million market cap is that really strong range where pretty much everyone that's looking to enter a lot of these stronger tokens like Bert, this is where they're going to be making their entries specifically, even if this drags out a little bit more. I did say coming up on the second to the third week of December, that's when we're going to see our next leg up. Obviously, I could be wrong. I'm just kind of giving you guys what I'm thinking is going to happen in the market. Obviously, we got to kind of see XRP do its thing too, and people get really excited by XRP. But of course, let me show you guys on CoinMarketCap what's going on in the entire market. I'm going to give it a second because it's taking a little bit here. Looks like total market's down about 6%. So I can kind of just click this really quick, share my tab. And as you can see, this is the 24-hour percent here. Everything's pretty much in the red. So it just means it's a red day, regardless of how any meme is doing. And obviously, there's some memes that are performing and they're up and they're doing their thing, whatever. But pretty much everything's down about 10% today. If you look at it, I mean, something's down. Tron's down 18%, almost 20%. Like everything's down. XRP's down almost 14%. I mean, it's super normal, super healthy as well. $2.23. That's pretty incredible to me, especially with this next leg up as well. Also, since I learned with the fibs as well, let me show you guys some stuff as well. And again, massive shout out to Yam. Yam, much love to you, brother. I really appreciate you. Make sure to go shoot him a follow. Twizzy Yam, I believe TA on X as well. We covered him and his charts on Thursday. So if you missed our show on Thursday, you definitely want to go back and listen to our show on Thursday. It was absolutely packed with a ton of alpha. If you really are like new to the bull market, new to what's going on in the markets here, I'd highly recommend going to my highlights right now and going to Thursday's show. These shows are not numbered as well. I know my old shows used to be. I think we're like right up on like that 300 episode mark or something, but we're really just kind of focused on each individual show at this point. So let me do a little charting for you guys. See, we can do a little bit Hbar too if you guys want. But yeah, I mean XRP. We talked about $7 to $9 potentially, which is still about a 3 to 4x, depending on what prices by the end of this week. Of course, by the end of the month, a lot of us are calling for like $3, $4, $5 per XRP token, obviously, by the end of the month. So let's see where we're headed. But yeah, red days like this really should just kind of disconnect, touch grass, don't get in your head about the price, that kind of stuff. Like this market is engineered to try and do its best to shake you out of your bags and make sure that you do get shaken out. If you're feeling FOMO, if you're feeling a ton of fear, max fear, right? Max, what's the other word that I was thinking? Max FUD, right? That kind of stuff. Like that's usually when you should be absolutely buying. I made a post earlier. Also, why is this taking forever to load? I don't usually it loads pretty fast. All right, give me a second to reload my chart here. But yeah, I mean, usually when you feel like that, and I know Yam was mentioning this too on Thursday, like have a journal, especially if you're like trading every day or you're taking positions, that kind of stuff. Are you guys? I'm gonna refresh my page. I don't know why it's taking forever to load. Um, Keep a journal. Talk about when you feel, or really just mention, hey, like I feel like this, and this is what the price did, and you'll pretty much 1 to 1 always have like a what do you call it? Have like a correlation between how you feel and pretty much when the price is red like this. Like XRP is down 14%. I don't really think anyone's that excited, that happy right now. And again, that's not really something that's like unique to you where you're like, oh, like I just don't feel good. I'm not really happy about the way that this is moving, that kind of stuff. Like you're not alone in that. I want to make that really clear as well. Like this isn't like some therapy session or anything like that, but like you have to understand that everyone else in this market more or less is feeling very, very similar to how you're feeling as well. And it's basically who's going to be the most patient when it comes to holding their bags, doubling down, tripling down on their conviction plays, that kind of stuff as well, right? And most of the time, a lot of people, a good majority of the people will dump their bags, sell too early, that kind of stuff. And if you are one of those people, you're not gonna I don't say you're not going to make it, but you're definitely not going to make as much profit this cycle as you might think you are if you can't keep your emotions in check. And even myself this weekend, I'm also charting live. So give me a second to set some of these levels up. I'm going to keep monologuing though. But if you're not keeping your emotions in check, I mean, you're really setting yourself up for failure, and you don't want that to happen. So if you need a journal, what have you, I mean, you got to do your thing. But ultimately, really, really, you got to lock in. Obviously, there was a meme that we were talking about in the alpha chat earlier today. I'm not going to really feel it too hard or anything like that. Where's the settings? It's taking a couple seconds here to adjust, but yeah, give me a second. I'm still loading up all the fib levels. You guys, if you don't know how to read these or chart them, honestly, just kind of watch this video back, and if you need to learn a little bit more, feel free to watch the video back, and you'll be able to see some of these. Again, massive shout out to Yam for being super patient with me and showing me how these work and what key levels to really look for. So this is more or less the levels that I'm looking at personally. These are the ones that we covered on on Thursday. Again, massive shout out to Yam. I can't really give him enough shout outs. Much love to you, brother. All right. So XRP, he said anytime. Yeah, appreciate you tuning into the show as well, brother. All right, heading out. Peace, brother. Have a great rest of your day. All right. So XRP, as you can see the price here right now, $2.23. So everyone's kind of wondering like okay, wait, hold on. What's today? The 9th. So this candle right here, we covered it a couple days ago. I said this candle's 5 days old. Now it's 9 days old. So this candle, not really any indicator of anything. We still have quite a bit of time. We have like 20, how many days are in 31 days? So we still have like 20, I can't even do the math in my head right now. Yeah, brother. Have a great night. Get some rest. Um, Appreciate you. Yeah. All right. So this candle right here, let's see if I could do the math really quick. 21, 22. 22 days left on this candle specifically. So anything can really happen. I definitely believe we can go all the way back up by the end of the month, if not higher, to the 1.618 level. This is the first level of the expansion zone. So you really want to see if we can break out of the golden area, which is these three fib lines right here. Once we break out of it, break out of the old all-time high, that's where you really start to send into expansion. So let's see where this expansion can take us. And of course, for those of you guys that believe that XRP will go beyond $10 and all that kind of stuff, this is just kind of the standard typical fib levels that most tokens will be testing psychologically. Can XRP go beyond this 1000%? Is that a healthy chart? Probably not. And so that's something to keep in mind as well. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it as well. And again, feel free to hit that button on the bottom left if you want to come up and chat. Let me know your price predictions, how you feel about the market right now. You're more than welcome to vent and come up and chat and hang out with us as well. All right. So we are sitting at $2.22, 23-cent XRP right now. Again, we went all the way to about $2.90 within the last week or two on this monthly candle here. So again, we're at $2.97 at the top of the 61618 level here. So this is the first level. Usually we break it. I can show you guys the previous ones. We went pretty high. So let's kind of move our way up here. So to me, I do believe that the absolute lowest will go is the 2618 level right here, which is about $4.60. This is the $5 level right here. So this makes a lot of sense. We kind of overshoot the 2618. This is one of the most common levels to overshoot. So I mean, a $5 XRP is pretty incredible, especially if we hit it, which is about a 2x from here by the end of the month. I could see that. Obviously, most of your memes, which a lot of the memes I've been talking about, I do believe a lot of them would start to range between like that 50 to 100 million market cap range pretty easily, which is the next leg up that I keep talking about, which let me go back to deck screener really quick here. All right, you should be able to see my screen, sharing it now. All right, so this is the kind of the screen that I've been sharing consistently here on Deck Screener. This next parabolic rise is what I'm expecting when XRP pumps this next leg, and then meme coins just absolutely go crazy. If the cup and handle's fulfilled, we'll jump back down here for a little bit, maybe in like the 10 to 15 million range, and then I mean you can see. Let me zoom out here a little bit. So basically, the first fib level for Bert, and obviously this is based on XRP's price right now. Obviously, if XRP goes up a lot, you can pretty much hold on. Is my screen showing? You can pretty much like double or triple these. So this is where it gets really crazy, right? Like if you put in like 100 or 1,000 XRP down at these levels, and then you start saying, oh, well, like this is right now it says 2.5 mil, right? 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, this range, and then we have to break at like three. What did I say? It was like a 6x from here just to break the all-time high in XRP. It's like, okay, well, once we actually break these levels, which a lot of tokens look like this right now, not just Bert, the moment we break some of these and XRP starts to send, that's why I said like XRP at $7, which will keep charting. That's where you get like some of these market caps. And then it's like, oh, like it's not 23 million. It's like 60 million or 90 million, 100 mil. Like that's when these start getting like really, really like mind bending, where it's like, oh, okay, like this market actually can get really crazy. And then funny enough, the top, so I'm going to go back to XRP here shortly. The current level of Bert, and it's actually higher now because the market cap's a little bit lower. It's, oh my gosh, it's actually way higher than when I charted this. So Bert at 3 mil market cap, which we're a little bit under it right now. Bert at 3 million market cap. Man, I'm feeling FOMO. Like I need to buy some more right now. Man, I'm actually considering this. So when I charted this, we were at 5 million. So about double where we're at right now. And that was a 12x for the absolute max extension right now. But at the current price of XRP, if XRP goes to what is that right now? $2.20. I'll just say 225 for the ease of the example, 250 even. This would actually be double the market cap the higher that XRP goes. So like $5 XRP, this is double. And then of course the current market cap is actually half that. So this 12x actually just became like a give me a second. Let me move these around really quick for you guys. Okay. I made two lines there. Okay. So 2.5 to 60, 3 to 60 is 20. So that's like a 22, 23x, something like that, right? 23 times 2.5. I'll just put 22 for the ease of the example here. So it's actually not even a 12x now. It's actually a 22x or more, probably higher. But I'm just going to be conservative, of course. So yeah, I mean, a lot of your tokens are probably in like the 10 to 15 to 20 something range now. And then this is at the current price XRP. If XRP goes up, this is probably like a 40x. So for those of you guys that really don't understand, here's like the easiest math that I can give you guys right now. 1,000 XRP is about $2,000, $2,200, somewhere around there. Putting in about 1,000 XRP at these levels, I got to do the math on how many tokens you would get. But basically, if these pull off like a 22 to 40 something X at these levels, I mean, we're talking like a 1,000 XRP turning into like 40,000 XRP, and then 40,000 XRP at because meme coins outperform the main asset, obviously. If XRP runs to like, and I'm being conservative again, XRP at like $5, I mean, we're talking like $5 times 40,000 XRP is like what, like $200,000 for like 1,000 XRP at these levels. Like that's how mental some of these meme coins are going to start to get when you're putting in, like, if 1,000 XRP is a lot to you, like I'm just kind of scaling it. You can scale up or down if that's a lot of money or a little bit of money to you, but that's more or less the potential that I'm seeing in this space. And as Yam mentioned, there was a massive liquidity sweep of the market, right? It's happening in all of crypto as well, not just XRP memes specifically. It's twice as big as the one that was last week. So overall, kind of crypto resetting. And this always happens, mind you, as well. For those of you guys that didn't know, or maybe you're newer, this always happens before we get just like a massive stand. And it's always to shake people out of the market. If you're feeling fear, you're feeling upset, right? You're upset that your bags are down. What is it on the 24 hour? This was down 42%, right? That kind of stuff. I can go look at the rest of the market and kind of just watch so many tokens down very similarly, right? Brito, ADM, Scrap, Bear, Riptide, whatever, right? Pretty much everything is down similarly. I just showed you guys coin market cap. Everything's down as well. So I'm gonna go back to the XRP chart here one more time. I want to finish showing you guys my TA, and of course this can change depending on how hard XRP pumps, that kind of stuff as well. But I also want to just really make sure that you guys have a really strong perspective on where we are in relation to the entire market. Keep your emotions in check because it's very easy to feel not only like emotionally isolated, but isolated because maybe you are a maxi, right? Maybe XRP is like your entire bag. Maybe your entire bag is like in XRP memes or something, right? Obviously, it's good to be diversified, maybe on some other chains, what have you. But when you like get really, really emotional, like, oh, like XRP pulled back from $2.90 to $2.20, right? It's like, oh, it's the end of the world. Like, I'm upset, whatever. And like, granted, a lot of XRP maxis have been here for a long time, like even longer than I have. I've been here like 5 years. Some of you guys have been holding for like seven, like 7 years, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, hats off to you guys. Obviously, you deserve the pump. I'm excited to be along for the ride here as well. I've been holding XRP for probably like 4 or 5 years now too, but Hbar about the same time as well. Those are my two main assets and ecosystems I'm trading in. But watching these extension levels, we didn't hit it, but we're very close to hitting the 1.16 on this latest pump. Again, we needed to cool down a little bit. We're getting pretty hot. Let me throw the stochastic RSI up as well. I want to show you guys where I believe we're at in the market. I know it's taking a little bit to load. All right, let's see what the stochastic is showing us here. And of course, when I told you guys before, I will be openly stating when I believe the top is in. Me and Yam pretty much covered that this cycle is more or less going to play out, or it looks to be playing out similarly to the 2017 cycle with the singular blow off top. So if we get a crazy blow off top in February, March, April range, that's probably going to be the absolute best time to be taking profits. And if you guys are listening here, I mean, these shows are going to be posterity. I mean, you're going to be able to look back, and if XRP is at these levels, maybe it overshoots it a little bit, which we're going to cover what each level is here shortly. Obviously, you guys can read it for yourself. But if the RSI is just at all-time highs up in this 90 to 100 range, and we're all the way up here, chances are that is the local top or that is the macro top, not local top. This is a local top, right? the macro top for the entire cycle for XRP. Obviously, a lot of you guys believe XRP will go way higher than like $10. I'm here for it. Our memes will do absolutely incredible. We'll probably have multiple billion tickers, market cap tickers at that range, which I'm more than happy about. I'm pretty confident that Bert would be one of them. So let's continue to chart here and see what's going on here in the market. So again, the 1618 would put us at $2.97 for XRP, which I know you guys would all love. Basically a $3 XRP at the first level of extension. We shoot up from there to the 2618, which would put us at $4.61, almost 62 cents if we hit this level right here, which again, this is only the second level of extension. This is pretty common to hit and go beyond. Now, this is where we start to get really, really technical and not guaranteed. But of course, if we hit it, then it'll happen really fast. It'll happen hard and fast, right? So $6.26 is the 3618 level on the fib. Again, I really started to learn how to chart these and open these up. And if you watch my show, I mean, you should pretty much be able to do it yourself now once you watch the little segment when I charted it. 6.2, $6.26, pretty incredible. That's well over doubling the current price of XRP, which, I mean, a lot of the market caps right now would go pretty insane at this level. It's like a 2.5x from here. And then, of course, to round up the max extension, which again we can overshoot it a bit, which could get us into like that $8-9 range, which I actually think could happen for sure. But of course, this $7.28 range is the max extension and full. What should I say here? Fun fact: I've actually seen a lot of tokens here that I've been starting to chart these fib levels. I'm actually starting to see a lot of tokens here on XRP overshoot this 4.236 level. So this is not the max level by any means. It's just a psychological level that usually is met with a lot of resistance, a lot of profit taking. So if XRP really wants to shoot beyond and go to like $10 or something as like an absolute blow off top or maybe a little higher, it can do that if it really wants to. So these are kind of just the major psychological zones, but it is very important to keep in mind of these zones as well. And as we hit them, we are going to talk about it. And look, we're hitting one right now. Earlier in the month, we hit the first zone. We're still early. We still have 1, 2, and potentially 3 and beyond zones to get through. So for those of you guys that kind of want to know where you're at in the market, trying to see, am I early? Where am I at in the market? How early am I? That kind of stuff. Where is XRP heading? Well, these fib levels are pretty accurate, pretty strong. I mean, you can't even make this up. These lines are lining up perfectly. So once we're up in here, maybe in this zone, and obviously in this zone, I would say you're not that early anymore. Maybe depending on the market cap of the meme coin you might buy, but these are the levels where you're going to want to. You're definitely going to be seeing some absolute insane parabolic moves of a lot of these meme coins, and you will not be seeing like, for instance, you see Bert down here. I mean, you throw the chart back up here again. You see Bert at like 2.5 mil. Like you'd pretty much never see anything on like the front page under like 50 million market cap. That's my thesis. Once we're that high on XRP, because so many people will just be in such profit that they're going to want to keep gambling. They're going to want to start to diversify a bit and increase their profits. If some people made 100,000, quarter mil, half a mil, maybe a million or more, I mean, people could throw around 10 grand, people could throw around 100 grand, whatever, into some of these memes. And that's where you're going to start to see some really big buys, like 10K buys, 50K buys, right? We've already seen some of that happen here in XRP. And to start to see some of these 100K, 100 million market caps, that's where you want to see. You want to see XRP up in these ranges, hitting the extensions, potentially going beyond. And you're going to see some pretty incredible movements on these meme coins. So again, if you're bullish on XRP, I mean, these are kind of the levels. These are kind of the zones where, yeah, XRP might have I don't know, $2.20. Let's see, $2.20, $4.40, $6.60. That puts us around here. That's a 3x. So, I mean, XRP might have a 3x, maybe 4 or 5x, depending on how high we overshoot this top one, which isn't that common, but it can happen. I mean, we're talking like a 4x maybe at these levels, right? Obviously, some of you guys want more, but don't forget that we also came from like 40 something cents So 40 something cents to like $8 is pretty incredible. I think that's like a 20x from the bottom. So I mean that's pretty standard in a bull run. I want to make that abundantly clear as well. I mean at this level, 7.2 times 2, that's like almost a 15x. Like that's pretty incredible and pretty standard in a bull run. Again, memes will be absolutely insane at these levels, and you're going to want to be taking some profits too at these levels once we really start to retrace under this 4.2 if we blow through it, 4.236 level. So yeah, I'll be just really sharing my thoughts as we continue forward. But yeah, I mean we're basically in phase one of the full extension, and right now you can basically just see, look, we went super parabolic. We broke straight through the golden ratio, the 6.18, I believe that's what it is. What is it? Yeah, six. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can actually see. This is the golden ratio. If you guys are familiar with Fibonacci's, this is the level to break through. Once it really, really sends, obviously the 702 and the 786 as well. We went straight through it in November, a month ago, right? And then, of course, we tested the old all-time high, broke through it on this monthly candle, held it as support, and then we went straight through the first zone of resistance, which is the first level of extension. So, I mean, this chart looks perfect. To be honest, I cannot think of a better chart in terms of where we're going next. We retested it. We're holding out support strong. The next 20, what did I say, 22 days or whatever. The next 22 days are really going to tell its own story. And for all we know, we're going to be up here testing the second zone of extension at $4.61. I don't think you guys understand that $4.60 is a little bit over 100% move for XRP from this level right here. We have 100% move. We're going to have like 25 to 50 million market cap. Ding, ding, ding. Let me throw this back up here. 1 second here. Oh, my screen's not loading. All right. Like I said, ding, ding, ding. You want to see, what did I say? 25 million, 23 million, 45 million, right? Like these are going to be the fib levels. Funny enough, this is when XRP is in price discovery as well up in here. And a lot of these tokens are going to be at these extensions as well. And that's just a lot of these tokens have been following XRP pretty heavily. So if XRP does a 3 to 4x, well, guess what? These memes are going to do a 5x, 10x, 15x, 22x from these levels, right? So are you betting on XRP doing a 4x from here? Or are you doing and having your XRP in it, or are you looking to maybe do a 20x, a 15x, 10x, whatever, you know? So really understanding the opportunity that memes have in this place, you're understanding that they are way more volatile. But when XRP starts to really, really run, which we obviously saw a big run here, we saw a run here last Sunday as well. Obviously, a pullback here happening, but when these actually really run, are you looking for like a 4 or 5x from XRP, or are you looking for like another 20x or more? I think these can go way higher. Like I said, if XRP doubles, this is actually like a 40x from here, which is like outperforming XRP like 10x. And guess what? Maybe you might want, instead of wanting maybe like another 5,000 XRP, maybe you want 50,000 more XRP, right? Maybe you believe that XRP is going to do some pretty incredible things for the tech, right? Maybe you love the tech. Well, guess what? If you want more XRP, obviously not financial advice, obviously nothing's guaranteed, but a lot of these meme coins, no one's saying to put the whole house on or the mortgage or take out a second loan or whatever, second mortgage, right? Like, but putting a chunk of your portfolio into the top memes, into the top communities, into the top content creators here in the space, in terms of these memes, that's where you may see some pretty incredible outsized gains that you won't really get anywhere else in the market. And that's what's really fascinating. That's why the thesis of the meme coin super cycle is at play right now, because people are making these outsized gains. Yeah, granted, you have to pay for these gains through volatility, a lot of volatility, right? Up and down 50 to 70% or more, but the return on your investment is there, right? I've already seen a lot of these go from, I mean, from the beginning, these started out at 100K market caps, 2.7 mil. That's like a 20x already from the bottom. These 70% drops, 50% drops, like these are absolutely incredible, super healthy for the chart. And the fib levels are showing incredible moves to the upside when the market is ready for that, right? But the moves will not happen until the market is ready. And you have to prepare yourself ultimately for these moves. Are you ready mentally to trade, to take profits, to buy at these levels? And then obviously we retrace a little bit, pump to the next level, whatever. Like, are you ready for that? Hypothetically, right? This is my thesis right now. Let's just say for Bert in particular, we do go to the full extent, which a lot of tokens are doing this right now that are pumping. I saw, let me scroll across here. I saw Tommy, Lock In, I think were the two that I saw today really pumping. I saw both of them hit 2.6 and the 4.3 range today. I saw both of them hit that earlier, and then they retraced and then came back up, right? Like, are you prepared to see market caps at these levels for a lot of your favorite tokens and then have like another 50% retracement and then go to like 100x from even these levels? Like, it's gonna, a lot of people, like, they say they're ready to be a millionaire, or they're ready to make 100 grand or whatever it is, whatever's a lot of money to you. But like, ultimately a lot of people are gonna lose money even when they're pumping, because they just will not keep their emotions in check. Like, you have to be willing, and obviously these aren't 100% guaranteed. Like, it can go way higher than this. It can just hit the 1.618, right? None of these are guaranteed. These are just the expansion zones once we break through these levels here. But you can see most tokens, when they do break this, they do go into expansion. And you do want to watch these levels very carefully, because psychologically and obviously mathematically, these are the levels that people take profits or start to buy. If this level's held, or maybe this level, I don't have the 3 point, I think it's like the 3.2 level on. Let me turn it on for you guys. 1 second. Yeah, and these are definitely not only take profit zones, they could be support zones as well. So keep that in mind. Yeah, right here, the 3.618. These could be zones where you form a base. I saw Phoenix, speaking of tokens that were doing that and trending over the weekend, Phoenix was one of the ones that hit one of these levels, formed a base, and then continued higher, and then retraced back down here. So these are very crucial levels as well that people do add to their positions. They think that once we hit certain levels, we basically confirm. So the next one, as you can see on XRP, let me show you, same thing, right? Let me show you guys XRP really quick. Look at this. I mean, we hit this level, we rejected off of it as new resistance for now. Basically, people bought back here. We came all the way back down. People bought it at like $1, basically at the $2 level. So basically, people are adding to their positions when we hit these levels. Once we break through here and send in this range, if we retest the basically $3 range, I imagine people are going to be buying here at this level too, right? And same thing as us here, and the same thing as we continue going up. So it's not always a take profit event when we do fully expand. It is also a level where people may be adding to their position as well. So that's very important. And guess what? If we go look at something like Bert is Bird, and we see people potentially adding more to the position at 23 mil, and then XRP decides to double to like $6. Well, this is like a $40 million, 40 million, 50 million market cap at this level. And then maybe we want to shoot to here. Well, that's like 90 million now, right? People start adding to the position. Now we get to, maybe we do hit the 4.236, right? That's like 120 million or more. Maybe XRP does want to go to like $7, right? I have it right here. I mean, this would be like $180 million market cap at that point. So obviously, you can scale that up for other tokens as well, not just Bert. But what's about to happen in this market, I think just no one's really prepared. And days like this, it's really telling for the market when you have all this max fear, max just disappointment and upsetness. And that makes me really excited, to be honest. I know some of you guys might think I'm crazy, but when you see some of these market caps go absolutely insane, you're going to think, oh, okay, like IPEX was right again with this TA, and really just showing what's going on in the market. And when XRP actually hits its all-time high or goes to new levels, new expansion zones, which again, I'm showing you guys in the chart right here. And I'll continue to show you guys as we continue to grind upwards here. We're barely in phase one at this blue line. We still have phase two, phase three, and potentially phase four, and the blow off top, if we do hit it up here, for XRP. So you guys got to lock in. No pun intended with the new meme coin here. Go check that one out if you're interested. I know Ripple and Dave and I think Brad maybe even tweeted about it a little bit. I don't think they're talking about the token, obviously, but it became a meme, and yeah, I mean, I think it's very memeable. But yeah, I mean, it's just funny to watch. I mean, I say lock in my alpha chat all the time, and yeah, I mean, I think there's one on Solana too, but obviously it's different with Brad Garlinghouse's interview on 60 Minutes, which I haven't seen yet. Granted, I do need to go watch it as well. But watching how the space has come together, starting to really rally and show a lot of strength at these levels, that's really key, especially for the meme coins as well. So that's pretty much the TA I wanted to share with you guys. The community is still showing up every single day. I'm still seeing more and more active members showing up, coming together. Let me actually refresh my page here because it's a little disconnected. Give me a second here to refresh my X account. But we're continuing to grow new users every single day on First Ledger. You love to see it. We're up to 106. We've definitely slowed down a little bit on adoption on First Ledger, but that was just because a lot of people stop buying, stop jumping in when the market obviously pulls back. So as we get euphoric and excited once again, I'm betting we'll get about 5 to 10,000 more people every single day. Once again, friendly reminder: we host these shows weekdays at 6 p.m. EST. We are going to confirm that time moving forward. I know we were bouncing back and forth over the last week, a couple days, a couple times here at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. We are going to confirm. We are going to have them at 6 p.m. for sure now moving forward. So set your reminders. Let me know if that works for you guys as well. Of course, let me know if you're going to be tuning in. But yeah, 6 p.m. EST weekdays. And then maybe we'll do some Hbar ones. Friendly reminder, like and retweet the show. If you found any alpha out of our show here today, let me do that live here on the show. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that tuned in here today. I can do some specific. Yeah, here's the lock-in meme. Looks like Ripple themselves posted. It's awesome. I think there's. I need to go watch the interview. It's pretty hilarious, but yeah, I mean, definitely sending, and of course, Bert the Bird. I mean, the animations are just getting better and better. So shout out to the team. Shout out to the community members of Bert showing up every single day. You guys have been absolutely killing it. You love to see Bert getting a ton more traction here as well. I won't click the audio, but you guys will be able to see the animation a little bit here once again. But yeah, these are the kinds of animations I'm looking for personally when it comes to, or this is the level, I should say, of quality that I'm looking for when it comes to meme coins and virality, right? Like I said, lock in. I mean, we have Ripple and people memeing Brad's face specifically. It's funny. People know who he is. People know who he is now with 60 Minutes. And of course, animal meme coins like Bert's and schizo meme coins, right? Bert's got into schizo as well. I mean, that's kind of the vibe that a lot of people are resonating with and vibing with as well in the community. So you love to see it. Massive shout out to Bert. Massive shout out to all the community members as well. As I said before, a ton of community members still showing up every single day. Clutch, shout out to you, brother. I'm just kind of scrolling here on my feed, selling your meme coins at bottoms. Prepare for your worst nightmare. That's pretty awesome. And brother, obviously, I posted about Locked In. You guys can actually see Locked In, just kind of the what do you call it, like infinite meme, the infinity meme, if you will, of everyone just kind of posting lock in, uphold. I don't know everyone here, so I won't say all the names, but it's just funny to watch XRP kind of coming together around this, and it looks like someone made a meme coin specifically out of it as well. So I'm not saying anyone to go buy it or anything like that. Obviously, meme events like this happen on Solana quite often, so people go and buy them, and it's for the culture, right? This is Brad Garlinghouse. It's all for the culture at the end of the day. So you love to see it. You love to see more community members come together. Bert the Bird, obviously jumping on the trend here. Lock in with their memes, and then of course David Schwartz. You guys all know who he is. I mean, lock in. Coin Club Quincy posted it here. Let's see if it'll show, and then yeah, you can see where they started as well. So we're gonna wrap up the show here. Again, I appreciate everyone that tuned in. If you missed any of the alpha here today, any of the content of today's show, well, this show is recorded. This is the live stream. The spaces are also recorded as well. So again, if you missed any of the alpha, do listen back to the live stream. There's a ton of alpha covered here today. And if you need to learn how to chart or do fib, stuff like that, I also covered that a bit in the show here today. And friendly reminder, like and retweet the show if you found any alpha out of our content here today. I appreciate all of you guys who tuned in here today. I'm going to end the spaces here so I can play the music on the live stream side of things. By XRP, by Bert. Welcome to the Bert community stream. XRP meme coins are gig ascending on this next leg up for XRP. I can't wait to see all the people just kind of still sidelined, just kind of waiting, buying in at the top, because that pretty much always happens. I keep saying the reason why 99% of people in the space don't make money is because they're not buying on days like this. They get fear, they wait, they say, oh, it might go lower. Like, you need to understand when the bottom is in, or when the near bottom is in. You just got to be a buyer, right? That's obviously not financial advice. But 1% of the people are buying today. I'm buying on days like today. These are my favorite days. These are my Christmases, my Black Fridays, my favorite holidays when it comes to the markets, because 99% of people are selling. 99% of people are not buying right now. They're extremely fearful. They're scared of the next leg down, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just stoked for when the next leg up happens, right? I don't care if it happens tomorrow. I don't care if it happens in the next week. But when it happens, the charts are telling me that they're happening very soon. And we're just going to ride it out. We're going to continue to watch the market ebb and flow. And it needs to breathe. It needs healthy retracements to continue to the upside, because nothing goes up forever. And with that, we're going to shut down the stream here. Bert is Bert. Appreciate all of you guys tuning into our community spaces here, and we're going to run it up weekdays, 6 p.m. EST. We'll catch you all tomorrow. And with that, we're going to end the show here. Much out to everyone, and we will catch you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST, the place to be in Web3 here in XRP.
Does its own thing, haters getting hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, but high is Bert is the word is Bert.
Bert does its own thing, haters getting berserk. Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert.